All right, hi you guys. Um, I was gonna put it away for the night, but it's still the same night. I couldn't sleep, so we're back into it again. What I got right now is I've got this mask off. I already have my image up here, and then I have my reference image right here. Now it's not gonna be exactly like this. But I also have another one. So I'm putting all this right out here in front of me that so I could move my eyes left and right and just try to come close to it. Got a little bit of a masking off uh, that I had to do just to keep my overspray down. I don't want to ruin the rest of the board. And we're going to get after it. I got some general designs things. So you take a piece of paper like this, use your X-Acto knife up here, use your X-Acto knife, and you just cut out where you want things. Take the same piece of paper or a piece of Mylar in my case, and just cruised. Alright, so gonna just kind of get things where I want them. You gotta keep in mind sorry, I had to stop what I was talking because the air compressor kicked on. Remember that light bulb that I was talking about. So as I'm putting this in there, you'll see that this light source is different from what I want. I want to actually light up a different part of it. Just trying to get the eyes where they're supposed to be. Top of the head, the nose, everything in relation to each other. Get the cheeks and the lower jaw. Just a little brush. You don't, just a little bit of color. You don't need to saturate it. We're just dusting a little white in here. You could sit there and draw it out and then, use your X-Acto knife, make your own stencil, and spend some time. That way, the finished project looks a lot better. So, let's, I don't know if you could see that. I don't know if you have the right angle. Okay, so around the eyeball, just pay attention to get more white because, again, my light source. Around the nose, you'll see I don't think you really have a good angle on. So after I get this stenciled in here, we're gonna reposition you, I think. You'll see in a minute after I take this Mylar off. I'm really pressing my luck with how big this skull is. Okay, I'm going to use this piece of paper that I showed you about before. You see how it has the ratty edges and stuff like that. I'm going to try to get some texture up in here. Just kind of, and you'll see that it works pretty well. Use a couple different stencils. Yeah, that one too. Just the slightest bit of dusting. Gotta layer it a little bit. Can you see that? Well, don't worry. We'll get you. We'll get you to where you can see it. And things are gonna start popping off right here. Even just this little bit. Okay, guys. So I did a lot of with mapping this, and this is where we're at right now. Sorry, my SD card died, and I had to delete a bunch of stuff off of it, and then that didn't work, and then I had to get a different SD card just to keep this thing going. So did a lot of mapping this out without, and really all this is a black background with a little bit of white paint. But with the white paint, I'm able to map some things out, like the nostrils, placement on everything, some cracks in the head, just really, and I used a lot of these little stencils just to get, you know, some overspray. Let me bring this in. Bring this in like that. You'll notice right here, I want to put a little bit of just a shadow. You see how that really just changes things all of a sudden. So yesterday was Easter, and Thelma brought home some flowers just to put on the table, and it has this fabric wrapped around it. And with that fabric, I was like, hey, can I have some of that? So I just sprayed it on there, and you can get like wicked cool texture with this. You just hold it down, spray on it, and it kind of gives you like a fogged in effect. Not just, you know, it has a bunch of different holes into it. So anyway, we're gonna do a little bit of warp speed right here, and oh, okay. So I just wanted to give you a close eye. I sped things up there a little bit. Starting to come together a little bit more each time. You'll see I started with my white. Try to get a little bit more texture in there, and pulled the white out. And then you go back in. Hopefully you noticed I used a little bit of black, but I had some overspray inside the eyes. And then I'm straddling the camera right here. I pulled that black back some. Whoops. And so I got a little bit of overspray right there. I'm glad that it was transparent. So the reason we're using the transparent is to give it a little bit of depth. We use dark black later on in life. So I'm gonna put the I just wanted to get, you know, it's always nice to watch stuff like this come through. I've watched many videos just to get me to this point, watching videos on YouTube on how guys do things, but I really like the texture that you see right here. Let's see if I can bring you. Not really sure good stuff, but I'm gonna bring the camera a little closer here. This is all the eyebrows, you know, the cheekbones. So the light source is up here. You can see that. Maybe I'll brighten this up here a little bit more because it's closer to it. This is fine because it's over, but I'm gonna redo the cheekbones. What? Brighten up the teeth a little bit. Got the gum line. Little shadows. This one right here, it's got some high points right here. I might leave those in, even though the light source is, you know, we can create fire at one point or something like that and let that illuminate it. But that's where we're at. All right, see you at the pumpkin patch. Again, I'm going to continue on this tonight, and I'm representing. I don't know if you noticed that. I'm representing here. So just tonight we did this guy, and we'll finish it, and then we did this guy, and will finish it, and then we'll blend some things in. See you next time on the Pumpkin Patch.